Hi, it's Anna Jyoti from the School of Fine Tuning, and my son and my niece have just started their GCSEs. And I thought I'd put together a video for you as I've been helping and supporting my lad to just keep himself centered and grounded and well hydrated and nourished and everything else that we've been doing. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to share some of the tips and tricks and hacks that I've been sharing with Vinny. So there are so many actually, and there's so many that you might be doing already, which you could share if I've missed anything out. But some of the things that I've been doing. So first of all, what's really good is to, if possible, do some grounding. So try and get your loved ones, your teens to, should I refer to them as teens? I'm not going to say kids because they're certainly not a kid. He's massive. But let's say your teens, shall we do that? They would really benefit from taking their shoes and socks off and getting in the garden or on the sand or on the ground and just spending 5 or 10 minutes just earthing and grounding. It can be really valuable. I think for me, let me just tell you what am I thinking of with a lot of these recommendations is that there's a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of fight or flight and a lot of worry and a lot of what ifs and projecting into the future. And actually, what's really important is they just remain present and calm and grounded, and that to just sort of calm the parasympathetic nervous system in a time when everything's quite heightened and in a sympathetic nervous system and quite flighty. So just to sort of keep everything grounded. My lad is actually quite laid back about it, but I think that I'm just wondering, not if he's hiding it, but it's quite a pressurized time. So we were doing a few techniques and he was quite happy to join along with them. So also I bought a whole load of lovely fruit for the morning, and I said, just, start your day with a great smoothie. So, he's having banana, blueberries, almond milk. He's got a nice little protein powder that he likes, like a hemp or pea protein or something like that he's got. He puts a little bit of honey in to make it extra sweet, and he makes that, and it's delicious. He's loving it with frozen berries, and so it comes out as a really nice, yummy smoothie. So I know that he's really well nourished when he's going off. He's also got a really nice water bottle just to sort of keep it hydrated. That's really important too. If you're keen on giving vitamins supplements, then a nice omega or like a fish oil or omega oil, good to have vitamin C as well. So, nice supplements as well would be great if you feel that they're not getting necessarily a balanced diet. I've made sure that, that in the evening, Vinny's having a good meal in the evening as well. So also just massaging the feet, even if you massage their feet, if they'll let you, or just massaging their feet is really good because there's lots of reflexology points there to calm the nervous system and to calm the brain. So massaging the big toe and sort of in the center, just underneath the ball of the foot in the center, there's the adrenal glands, which are really nice, and the kidneys, and just to sort of keep the adrenals and the pituitary gland in the head of the big toe. But just all over the foot is a really good all over body calming and centering and balancing workout. So do that. Excuse me. We do quite a lot of EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique, and we do a lot of tapping. I've been teaching my kids tapping since they were in year 6 when they were doing their SATs. If you don't know what EFT is or tapping, it's a modality that stimulates the meridian points that can send energetic flow and energetic information through the body to help it regulate and help us regulate ourselves. And you can just say And they don't really need to know too much about it, and they might think it's a bit bonkers, but you can Google it and show them and see. But there's a point at the top of the head here. This is D20. And we just start here, we tap at the top of the head, and then we move into the inner eyebrow, and then the outer eyebrow, and then below the eye, and then on top of the lip, below the lip, and then just under the collarbone. And then with that round of tapping, we're just going to say, my exams are going to be great. I'm going to be great in my exams, and I shall do my best, and I'm as prepared as I want to be and as I can be, and I'll be calm when I get to the exam room, and when I look at the exam paper, I'll just take a few deep breaths and start to write what I know. And if I get stuck, I can ask my higher good and my higher guidance to show me the answers. And so you can talk about whatever you want. You can say this system will receive any dialogue and any narrative, so that they can say whatever they want to say. And so there's lots of different videos, I'm sure, that you'll be able to find on EFT for anxiety or EFT for exams. So go ahead and have a look on YouTube for that. So breathing, nice, long, there's a couple of techniques that are really good. There's left nostril breathing. So when you're feeling panicky or when you're fight or flight, if you just breathe through your left nostril, which means you can plug in into your right nostril and just breathe through your left. And this absolutely calms the nervous system. Sometimes when you're overwhelmed, it's good to do what's called a Sitari breath, which means you curl your tongue. That's also really good for overwhelm and panicky and anxiety. So try those two. And then there's also the box breathing that we know that's very simple, where we inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold out for 4. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold out. So you could try those breathing techniques. The other thing I've got, and I do blend my own, but I wanted to show you these because if you're not an aromatherapist, you can buy these lovely roller balls from Tisserand, and I think TK Maxx do them, or you can look online. But this one's called Mind Clear, and there's Real Calm. These are from Robert Tisserand, or Tisserand Essential Oils, and they're a blend of oils. This one's got some I can smell peppermint, but things like peppermint, rosemary, they're really good for clearing the mind and just opening those senses. And then this one probably got a bit of lavender and chamomile in it. It's a calming one for calming your nerves. Definitely got a bit of lav. And this can be just put, it's very safe. They're very safe, great for children and teens, and you put those on your pulse points. If you know an aromatherapist, they could be even more bespoke. They could do a consultation and be even more bespoke. But you can put these here and here and just help you with those essential oils. I think that's a good shout. Vinny doesn't have any crystals, but I'm sure he would. But if you've got any crystals, any nice crystals, quartz crystals, you can just buy a nice crystal. You could select a nice crystal, and the crystals have a really lovely vibration. You could look at just something as simple as rose quartz or clear quartz, or you could select something blue for good communication, something indigo violet like an amethyst for opening the third eye and your inner wisdom, something like that. So you could check out, you could go and have a look at some crystals, or I mean, if you just wanted a recommendation, you would go for either a rose quartz for your heart or some amethyst to sort of open your mind and support you. But it's really about what your guided to and drawn to. I think also some of the root chakras, just to keep you grounded, is very good. So some nice red, deep red, red jasper bloodstones, those sort of crystals are good. There's also maybe not on a school day, but maybe in the evening, there's also the rescue remedy if we do find that they do get any like real panicky or really anxious. These Bach flower remedies are absolutely fine. The rescue remedy, I love a bit of rescue remedy. I mean, they are suspended in brandy, but hey ho. And I don't drink anymore, but I do like that for a little tot of brandy. And it's absolutely, you can have like 7 drops or something like that at bedtime just to help you sleep. I probably wouldn't do it going in case you end up stinking of brandy into school. So probably a nighttime vibe. But these are really good. That's just really nice and calming. That helps, help our teens sleep. What else? So many things. But I think that they're a good selection. And if you have any more, I mean, things like just getting outside and getting a bit of fresh air. I mean, there's revision and there's loads of revision, and then there's having a break and just chilling, have a nice bath, have a soak, have a nice meal, take the dogs for a walk, have a cuddle. I think that at this point, I mean, I know that my lads are all cramming. Or lads, my boy with his mates were all cramming. It was nice, actually. They were all online. One of them was sharing their screen. They were doing a revision. They were all in on it. And I think that was really helpful. But as well as that, depending on who your friends are, because Vinny's friends are really all very lovely, supportive. What we don't want is, I remember when I was doing mine, it was like, some of my friends were really sort of like, oh, da, 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 da. And it just made me a little bit overwhelmed that they knew all the answers and I just didn't. Things like maths, I just didn't know the answers, and all my friends knew everything. And it was just amplifying my anxiety at the time. So don't put, try and sort of reduce the pressure and reduce the stress and just create something really just loving and supportive would be my recommendation. So some just nice yoga, walking, just keep it simple and just find out what your teens love and what they ask them what they would like and how you can best support them. So I think that's it, unless I'm missing something completely obvious. There are some nice hacks that I think that would be highly beneficial. Obviously, if there's extreme anxiety, then do contact the school or contact your GP if there's any extreme, serious anxiety. Then do signpost and point in the right direction to take care if there's any unusual behaviour going on. But it'll all be over in a few weeks' time, and just to keep cool and to keep calm. And also, I would say, as a mum, I've said to Vinny, I'm not gonna nag you, I'm not gonna pressurise you. I'm just gonna support you and love you and provide a really loving space for you to do what you want to do. And ultimately, it is your decision and how you want to play it. And I'll just best support you in that. And to just be a loving mum alongside you while you're going, if you want to lift up to school, I'll give him a lift up to school. This morning he walked to school, and yesterday he wanted a lift, and just to sort of go with the flow a little bit and not be nagging. I do say, maybe just use a bit of time to have a look at a few bits and pieces, or can I help you with anything, or be supportive, but not like, have you revised? What are you doing? Because it's so unproductive. So I hope that helps, and if it's helpful, pass it around, please do share it. Put some comments if there's anything that I've missed out that could be shared. If you've got anything else that you do that you found that works, then please do share. I think it's so helpful if we can all chip in and help. And good luck, and enjoy this time and chill and breathe ourselves. These are good for us as well. These are all techniques for us as well, and for life. So yeah, enjoy. If you have any questions or you want anything personal that I can help you with, please do get in touch. Lots of love. You can leave me a comment, or you can email me via my website, which is theschooloffinetuning.com. and my email is anna@theschooloffinetuning.com, and you can find me on socials. Yeah, do get in touch if you need me. Thank you so much. Good luck. Bye.